Imagine a dream where you're not just a passive observer, but an active participant, aware that you're dreaming and able to shape the dream world around you. This is the fascinating realm of lucid dreaming. Where the boundaries between the dreaming and waking worlds blur, and the possibilities are limited by only your imagination. Lucid dreaming is like stepping into a virtual reality simulation created by your own mind. You can fly, talk to animals, explore fantastical landscapes, or even confront your deepest fears. It's a playground for the imagination, a portal to the subconscious, and a tool for personal growth and self-discovery. In this video, we'll delve into the science of lucid dreaming, exploring its history and techniques, and examining its potential benefits and applications. We'll also discuss the philosophical and psychological implications of this unique state of consciousness, where the dreamer becomes the architect of their own reality. So, what exactly is a lucid dream? It's not just any dream where you're flying around or talking to animals. There's a bit more to it than that. Paul Thawley, a researcher who studied lucid dreaming, came up with 7 conditions that a dream needs to meet to be considered truly lucid. Number 1, you know you're dreaming. You're not just going with the flow. You're aware that it's all a dream. 2, you can make decisions in the dream. You're not just going along for the ride. You can actually choose what you do and where you go. And 3, you can remember things from your waking life. 4, you have a sense of self, just like you do when you're awake. You know who you are and what your role is in the dream. 5, you're aware of the dream environment. You can perceive the details of the dream world around you, just like you can perceive the real world when you're awake. 6, you can understand the meaning of the dream. It's like being able to interpret the symbols and messages that your subconscious is sending you. And 7, you can concentrate and focus your attention in the dream. It's not just a hazy, fleeting experience. You can actually direct your thoughts and actions. Another researcher, Deirdre Barrett, looked at whether lucid dreams included these 4 corollaries of lucidity. 1, knowing you're dreaming. 2, knowing that actions in the dream don't affect your waking life. 3, knowing that the laws of physics don't have to apply in the dream. And 4, having a clear memory of your waking life. Interestingly, Barrett found that less than a quarter of lucid dream accounts exhibited all 4 of these corollaries. And Stephen LaBerge, a prominent lucid dreaming researcher, found that while being able to control the dream and being aware that you're dreaming often go together, they don't have to. You can have one without the other. He also found that even when lucid dreamers know they can control the dream, they sometimes choose just to sit back and observe. The idea of lucid dreaming isn't new. It's been around for centuries, especially in Eastern spiritual traditions. In ancient India, the practice of yoga nidra, a kind of deep relaxation and meditative state, involved cultivating awareness within dreams. It's like training your mind to wake up while your body is still asleep. Likewise, Tibetan Buddhists have a long practiced dream yoga, a set of techniques designed to cultivate lucidity and awareness within the dream state. They believe that lucid dreaming can be a powerful tool for spiritual growth and self-discovery, allowing practitioners to explore the nature of reality and consciousness. Early Buddhists have also recognized the importance of lucid dreaming, seeing it as a way to gain insights into the nature of the mind and overcome illusions. They believe that by becoming aware within the dream, one could gain greater control over thoughts and emotions, even in waking life. The concept of lucid dreaming wasn't just confined to the East. Early references to this phenomenon pop up in Western writings too, going all the way back to ancient Greece. Aristotle wrote about how sometimes when you're asleep, there is something in consciousness which declares that what then presents itself is but a dream. It's like that moment when you're in a dream and a little voice in the back of your head says, "Wait a minute, this isn't real." And Galen of Pergamon, a physician from ancient Rome, actually used lucid dreaming as a form of therapy. He believed that by becoming aware within their dreams, people could gain insights into their health and well-being. Even St. Augustine of Hippo, a Christian theologian, wrote about lucid dreaming in the 5th century AD. He told the story of a dreamer named Dr. Gennadius who had a lucid dream, demonstrating that this phenomenon has been recognized in Western culture for centuries. Fast forward to the 17th century and we have Sir Thomas Browne, a physician and philosopher describing his own experiences with lucid dreaming. He even claimed to be able to compose a whole comedy within a dream, complete with jokes and laughter. Samuel Pepys, a famous diarist from the same era, also recorded a lucid dream in his diary, noting how he realized within the dream that it wasn't real. In 1867, a French scholar named Marquis de Hervé published a book about lucid dreaming, describing his own experiences and suggesting that anyone could learn to dream lucidly. And in 1913, Dutch psychiatrist Frederik von Eden coined the term lucid dream in a scientific article. He was fascinated by the state of consciousness, where the dreamer becomes aware that they are dreaming. The scientific study of lucid dreaming really took off in the 20th century, with researchers using all sorts of fancy tools and techniques to unravel the mysteries of this unique state of consciousness. In 1968, Celia Green, a researcher who was way ahead of her time, analyzed the characteristics of lucid dreams and concluded that they were a different beast altogether from regular dreams. She also linked lucid dreaming to REM sleep, the stage of sleep where most dreaming occurs. Then, in 1975, Dr. Keith Hearn had a brilliant idea. What if lucid dreamers could communicate with the waking world while they were dreaming? He teamed up with an experienced lucid dreamer and used an electroocculogram, or an EOG, which measures eye movements to record signals sent from within a lucid dream. It was a groundbreaking experiment that showed lucid dreamers could consciously control their eye movements while dreaming. Stephen LaBerge took this even further. He developed techniques to induce lucid dreams and conducted experiments to study how time perception and brain activity differ in lucid dreams compared to waking life. He found that time seems to pass at roughly the same rate in lucid dreams as it does when you're awake. He also discovered that different parts of the brain are more active during different activities in lucid dreams, like singing versus counting. Neuroscientists have even started to explore what's happening in the brain during lucid dreaming. They found that certain areas of the brain are actually quiet during REM sleep, like the dorsolateral prefrontal cortex, become active during lucid dreams. This suggests that lucid dreaming involves a unique combination of brain activity, with some areas associated with waking consciousness becoming active while the dream state is maintained. Researchers have even experimented with using drugs to induce lucid dreaming. In 2018, a study found that galantamine, a drug that affects the brain's acetylcholine levels, could increase people's ability to have lucid dreams. Now get this, scientists have actually managed to have real-time conversations with people while they're lucid dreaming. Researchers have figured out ways for lucid dreamers to communicate with the waking world using eye movements or facial muscle twitches. And it's not just simple signals. Lucid dreamers can actually understand complex questions and respond with meaningful answers while they're in the dream. This interactive lucid dreaming opens up a whole new world of possibilities for studying dreams and consciousness. And it's not just about research. Interactive lucid dreaming could also have practical applications. Imagine being able to learn new skills or solve problems while you're dreaming, or even tap into your creativity in ways that are impossible in waking life. Researchers have even shown that lucid dreamers can interact with virtual environments while they're dreaming, responding to feedback and controlling their actions within the simulation. So, how common is lucid dreaming anyway? Well, it turns out that more people have experienced it than you might think. A big study in 2016 looked at a bunch of previous studies on lucid dreaming, and they found that over half of the people they surveyed had had at least one lucid dream in their life. And for those who have had lucid dreams, about 23% said that they had them regularly, like once a month or more. That's pretty damn impressive. Interestingly, there seems to be a link between nightmares and lucid dreams. Some lucid dreamers have reported that nightmares can actually trigger lucidity, like their mind is saying, okay, this shit is getting too real, I need to wake up in the dream. Lucid dreaming also seems to be more common in teenagers than in adults. It could be because their brains are still developing and more prone to these kind of weird experiences. And get this, meditation might actually make you more likely to have lucid dreams. A study in 2015 found that people who meditate regularly tend to have more lucid dreams. It seems like meditation might train your brain to be more aware, even when you're asleep. The researchers Mutz and Javadi even suggested that lucid dreaming is a hybrid state of consciousness, with elements of both waking and dreaming. They also found that during lucid dreams, certain parts of the brain that are associated with higher cognitive functions, like planning and self-awareness, become more active. Lucid dreaming isn't just a cool party trick. It can actually be pretty damn useful. One of the most promising applications is in treating nightmares. Imagine if you could become aware within a nightmare, realizing it's just a dream, and then telling that creepy clown to fuck off. That's the power of lucid dreaming therapy. Studies have shown that lucid dreaming therapy can significantly reduce the frequency and intensity of nightmares. This therapy usually involves a combination of techniques, like learning to recognize dream signs, practicing reality checks, and using visualization and affirmation to gain control within the dream. And it's not just about nightmares. Lucid dreaming therapy has also been used to help people with depression, self-harm, and other mental health challenges. One study even found that people who received lucid dreaming therapy had a decrease in nightmare frequency from a couple of times a week to just a couple of times a month. That's a pretty significant improvement, wouldn't you say? Lucid dreaming isn't just about flying around or escaping from nightmares. It can also be a source of creativity and inspiration. Think of it like having a direct line to your subconscious mind, a place where ideas can flow freely and unexpected connections can be made. Deirdre Barrett, in her book The Committee of Sleep, describes how some experienced lucid dreamers have used their dreams to solve creative problems. Artists have found inspiration for their work, computer programs have visualized code solutions, and even aspiring parents have brainstormed baby names in their lucid dreams. Of course, it's not always easy to remember your waking goals once you become lucid. It's like trying to remember your grocery list while you're on a roller coaster. Your mind might be a bit preoccupied with the experience. But with practice, lucid dreamers can learn to tap into their subconscious creativity and bring back valuable insights to the waking world. Stephen LaBerge and Howard Rheingold, in their book Exploring the World of Lucid Dreaming, discuss how lucid dreams can provide access to tacit knowledge, the stuff we know but can't explain or even realize we know. They share examples of how people have used lucid dreaming to solve creative challenges, from developing new inventions to practicing surgical techniques. And for musicians, lucid dreaming can be a playground for sonic exploration. Craig Webb, in his book The Dreams Behind the Music, details how musicians have used lucid dreaming to compose, arrange, and even perform music. Not everyone agrees on what exactly constitutes a lucid dream or how to interpret the experience. Some researchers have proposed alternative theories that challenge the conventional understanding of lucid dreaming. One perspective suggests that lucid dreaming isn't actually a dream state at all, but rather a brief period of wakefulness or micro-awakening within sleep. This means that the brain might be temporarily shifting into a waking state while the body remains asleep. However, studies by Stephen LaBerge and others have used physiological measurements, like EEG and EOG, to confirm that lucid dreams occur during REM sleep. This suggests that lucid dreaming is a distinct state of consciousness, different from both waking and typical dreaming. J. Allen Hobson, a neuroscientist who has studied dreaming extensively, proposes that lucid dreaming is a hybrid state, combining elements of both waking and dreaming consciousness. Another perspective comes from philosopher Norman Malcolm, who was skeptical about the very possibility of verifying dream reports. He argued that the only evidence for a dream is the dreamer's own account, which raises questions about the objectivity and reliability of dream experiences. While lucid dreaming can be a fucking awesome experience, it's important to be aware of the potential risks too. It's like skydiving. It can be exhilarating, but you need to know what you're getting into before you jump out of that plane. If you've never had a lucid dream before, the first time can be pretty disorienting. Imagine suddenly realizing that the world around you isn't real, that you're in control of your own reality. It can be a mind-blowing experience, and some people might feel stressed, worried, or even confused. On the other hand, some people might feel empowered, like they've just unlocked a hidden superpower. For people with certain mental health conditions, like psychosis, lucid dreaming might blur the lines between reality and dreams even further. It's important to be cautious and seek professional guidance if you have any concerns. Another potential risk is sleep paralysis. This is a scary experience where you wake up but can't move your body. It can sometimes be accompanied by hallucinations, like feeling like someone's in the room with you or that you're being crushed. While sleep paralysis isn't directly caused by lucid dreaming, it can sometimes happen during REM sleep, the same stage where lucid dreams occur. If you experience sleep paralysis, try to focus on moving a small part of your body, like a finger or toe. This can help you regain control and wake up fully. The good news is that long-term risks associated with lucid dreaming haven't been extensively studied, and many people have been lucid dreaming for years without any problems. Just like any other skill or practice, the more you do it, the more comfortable and familiar it becomes. Whether you're a seasoned lucid dreamer or just starting your journey, remember that the world of dreams is a vast and uncharted territory, full of possibilities and potential for exploration. And who knows? Maybe the next breakthrough in understanding consciousness, the nature of reality, and the power of the human mind will come from someone exploring the depths of their own lucid dreams. Maybe even someone watching this video right now.